Welcome back, everyone. It is very good to be back, and thank you again for coming and joining me on another amazing episode of Captain of Industry and the new series, and the second part of the series, which the first one was the live stream that ended up in a disaster. But thank you for rejoining me and giving me another chance to show you this wonderful game. And I have got another series from the beta if you want to check that out, but you can see some food being shipped into our township here. You got some potatoes at the bottom, you got veggies on the top. So it's just the basic production, but we are moving ahead and we have finally saved the first episode, which ended in a bit of a disaster. We've got the same map. I've spent some time to get where it was meant to get to. But please smash that like, please smash that subscribe, throw the notification on in case I do stream it again. You can join me live and actually jump in the chat and say hello, or jump on one of my other streams. But let's zoom out and show you what's been happening. Here we go. Woohoo! We are now way ahead on the game. We've up to Tech 2, and I'm going to show you on a bit of a tour, but we are... Let me just pause that away. So, this is our facilities for producing from our ores, our copper, and we've got a lot of iron production going along. We've got all our production facilities for the early tech. So we've got produced here, we've got vehicle parts, we've got mechanical parts. Rubber is being brought down from our rubber production. We've got copper being produced here. We've got iron, impure copper, obviously into copper. And what else have we got here? Cement coming through here. Concrete slabs are being produced here. Construction parts too, and electronics. And don't forget the lab equipment, which I'll show you in a moment. So all that's been produced here. And you can see it's quite set up nice and neat. It's actually a very neat production. And this is what I was actually aiming to get done before the end of the stream, but it didn't work out that way. But that was in my head. The picture of this was in my head, and here it is. So pretty much iron is coming along production. This is all our storage facility. We've got an offshoot here, which basically stores it for whatever else we need, shoots it down to the bottom. Then we've got production of multiple things. So the first one is mechanical parts. It's another mechanical parts which we're not using at the moment. We then got our what have we got? Construction parts one, so a lot of construction parts one going through there. And then that is all being stored, and same with the mechanical parts, which we've got a bit of. And then it comes down to our second level of production. In terms of our assemblies, they are then producing mechanical parts too, which have been stored here. And then we've got our vehicle parts, which help us over here build our vehicles. Okay, so we need the mechanical parts to build pretty much all our vehicles. And then in this one, we now are producing something called lab equipment. Lab equipment is used for things like, well, not things like, this tech. So we need to basically do Tech 2. Once you hit Tech or Lab Tech 2, which doesn't take too long if you play along right, you basically need to feed it with your lab equipment. And you can actually upgrade the storages now. Oh yeah, that's a tech I just got not long ago. So yeah, you need to feed them. Otherwise they go nowhere. As well as Unity, as well as power. So don't forget that when you go to level 2. Over here is our maintenance depots. We've got maintenance depot 2. Our first one is now built, which is good. Makes things a little faster. We also are now producing here electronics, which are also being stored. Now we're going to extend this storage out exactly like the above one, but I've got to just slowly do that as I have enough components. And then this is just our rubber being stored and our copper. And that's all coming down from the top. So it's a pretty straightforward setup. We've got our storage close by. We've got, not over there, this side, we've got our sand. We've got all sands over here for our cement production, or our mixers. We've got copper coming over here. We've got limestone over here coming in onto this one. And then on this side, we've got more. We've got iron, which is coming from the mountain over there. And we've got coal up there. So let's get into what we're going to do this episode. Plenty of food at the moment. We're fine. We've probably got to get water down here because we're only utilizing these rain harvesters at the moment, which is really not enough for this food, but it's enough for our current lot of food. So we have just placed this. This is our dock area. This is going to be where we're going to bring our oil in. So, get away from the tech tree. We've got oil over here coming, and we're slowly getting that started and stored. We can pop this up. We've upgraded it once. We can pop it up as well, which we're going to definitely need. We've got 2 ships that we've already discovered, and we also have just pretty much discovered everything we can with the pirate ship. So we've got to upgrade our ship before we do anything else. And we have got another ship we can get, but we need to get to steel. So that's pretty cool. We've got our 2 productions. We've got one over here for our rubber production, as well as oil and fuel. And we've got another one which is running very low. It's about to run out, which is another production for oil, fuel, and rubber. That's why we need to get our oil coming in, because those 2 aren't going to last very long. So today we're going to plan to complete this ship in, and then we're going to get our first power plant to go. That's pretty much all I want to get done today. But we will, if we have some time, I want to keep these episodes nice and short, because I noticed in my last series that they were way too long. So we'll do a lot shorter episodes now. Okay, we'll do them in certain builds. So this one is power plant build completion, and we'll see what we'll do with the production here of our oil as well. So let's get straight away into our electricity production. We've also got water just here, which we need for our electricity production. So we're going to start off. So we're going to do this. We can keep it in pause mode at the moment, or planning mode as we call it. So this little button here down, planning mode. Get that up. So these produce, or need, 1 turbine can support 2. Obviously this is our flywheel, which stores the energy in case we run low on anything. So they're 300 kilowatts each. So we're going to be producing quite a bit. And then what we're going to do here is a nice and easy copy. Oops. We're going to copy those. And then we're going to, I just noticed something on that. Oh no, we're all good. I wanted to, yeah, we might leave 2 spaces. This won't be our main power plant, but this is going to be our one that's going to get us started. We most likely, we may keep this, but we may move this at a later stage. Now we can pretty much, I can actually unpause that. We're going to get one of them started pretty much instantaneous. Okay, let's get the piping system happening. What do we need? We need to get some boiler going. So boilers will come through here. Let's get that way. That should be fine. And we're going to flip you around. Leave enough for the stack. Good. And again, we're only going to need one of you to start with. We'll unpause all that in a moment. So we're going to need some storage for our coal. So we'll go the big storage this time. Let's just, it depends on how big we expand this. Let's just leave it over. Let's actually leave it right here. That's all we need. Big storage for water, which will hook up to our pump system in a moment. We'll obviously, won't last forever this water, so we can pump water easily from the ocean as needed. Obviously that's a setup and it's in itself. This is going to be pretty much straightforward. We're just going to get the coal to go pretty much. We'll give some space. That'll obviously expand to more. These trees will go pretty soon because we don't have much left. That's another big thing we've got to discover is our tree production island, because we need it. We need trees. We need wood, and these trees, all we've got left is this part of the island. Okay, so we need to smash these out very quickly. I should just take this off pause mode now. So let's just take those off. We'll need this conveyor system, and we're going to need these. We can keep that off at the moment just to save on some equipment. We need to hook up the water. Now they take 48 water, so these pipes will take 200. So we can pretty much set up 4 of those at the moment. So all I want to do is just set that right up like that, and then we can run small ones. Only small ones take 60. I'm going to try to be really careful on what I waste. Just try to minimize waste. I'm also going to try to keep things as neat. No spaghetti. This is a no spaghetti series, so it could go for a long time. There might be a lot of building something, then realizing I can do it better. In the initial production, it's going to be tidy, but later on when we rebuild things, it's going to be super tidy. Because that is my goal. Super tidy series. Okay, so now we're just going to do our facilities here. So what I want to do here, I want to come out one. Then I want to take you to go in there. I want to come, oops, I want to go in there. No, so again, we're wasting, we only need, this will be a main one, that's fine. But to this other one, we only need 48. 24, so we don't need much at all. So technically this pipe will take both. So we could actually keep it all small, okay. They only need 48. All right, good. Now that's that. So we will just for future expansion, we are going to use the big pipe here, which is pretty much going to be as high as it can go. I just want to make sure we can get, so we only need to go to there. So I'm just trying to again make things non-wasted. Why waste when we don't have to? So that's fine. We're going to go here. We then are going to go here. Now we could come a bit further back so we can add in another turbine if we have to. So it's probably a good idea. So if we go here and we don't actually build the turbine, oops, we just copy you and just put you in there and you in there. That means we'd have to upgrade these pipes later, but that at least will give us an idea and give us another bit of construction capacity. So, sorry, power capacity, just in case we use it. So, we're going to speed this. So once I have all this down, guys, we're not going to wait for it to build, but we could technically let it build on medium speed now. And then we're going to go up here. Oops. And we'll go across here. All right. We will now need to make this one a bigger pipe. So we're going to go down, one across. We'll delete you. And we're going to go up there to there. Good. Now why aren't you? Didn't go out one, did I? That worked though over here. Okay. So if I go that way, and I go that way, there we go. Alright, cool. Our facilities are coming along nicely. Ooh, are we not making much concrete? Ooh, we don't store in much concrete because we're not making enough production because, here we go, we're struggling, so we need to build another one. That's the problem. It's nicely done. We've left enough space, so another crusher will be built. Yeah, and that should pretty much nicely come into, you know what, we can just put that down there to there. We will speed build this one. So let's go up. Oops. Because we're feeding that from all over. And then what if we didn't use all this up, we've still got it being dumped. Just so we don't overflow it. But it looks like they're not dumping it. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly, because this is holding back our production of concrete. We need to get these happening now. And that should pump away pretty much straight away. Yeah. Love it. Love it. I love the animations of this. It's amazing. Absolutely love it. Beautiful. Great job again, developers. This is becoming an outstanding production management sim, colony sim even, because we have to worry about the colony. So yeah, super So we're actually going to be low on a few things. We still need to keep our pop going because we're going to have to pump that mine up. We're going to need to do ship in so we can get some mining there at the moment. But what we might do, beacon is on, but we're not getting much in. We need to make our population a little happier. Oh yeah, see, we're not really got enough water. Alright, so let's continue the build while the trucks bring everything over. So this, if it reaches, it's gonna reach. Alright, now, we can't do anything with the steam or the low steam that's going to be produced from these turbines. So they're pretty much wasted at the moment until we discover the water recovery system. Okay, so that's going to allow us to turn our low steam into some water, at least recycle a little bit. So at the moment though, it's just going to be shot off into the sky because we've got a bit too tech. We're at vehicle management 2, which we badly needed because as you can see, our our truck logistics are not very good at the moment. We're really struggling there, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to put some stacks. I love the small stacks. Where are we? Here we go. Small stacks are pretty good. Again, it's sort of wasted, but that's all we've got at the moment. We'll have to put stacks on our power plants as well. Sorry, our steam production plants. Now we could place a, what's a big one worth? 43. Ooh, see, we've got no slabs. That's why this is going to take a while, guys. You know what? We're going to have to minimize what we're using. Doesn't need slabs. Let's just use these. We'll watch that truck that's going to get cut off. Yep. Put that away. You can go. Come on. Out you go. I'm not blocking you anymore. Where are you going? There you go. That's it. Thank you. You can see we've got a power problem as well. Don't know if that's because we're out of... So that's pretty much done. But as I said, it's going to take a while. So what we might do to save on some equipment, we might put all these on pause. Pause. We're not going to be needing any of you. Pause. We're not going to need anything to do. We've already... Oh, that will help. Now we need that to connect to that. That to connect to that. Good. We definitely need those. Vehicle management's up and running, which is amazing because we need more vehicles. So off we go. Alright, let's have a look if we've now started. Yeah. Alright, cool. Now we're getting where it's going to take a while to backlog up. But what I am going to do right here is what I've been doing to the others, is always have a separate storage. So what we can do is we'll set it out. So I want to make that another lot across here. So what we might do, this is probably more a temporary thing. I'm going to put you in here. And all this is for is so I'm going to quick deliver all these. This is now so we've got some storage of the concrete blocks for our building. So we'll always have, like, I've got these little sheds around, or storage capacities which offshoot off to store extra things that we might need quickly, such as now. So I can't even force build all these, but that's all good. Okay, so we'll speed ahead so some of that smashes through. Health, oh, we're dropping, what do we got here? So that's going to be because of water, I'm thinking. Yeah, that's why it's going up and down. So while that continues to build, oh, no, we don't want to build. We've gone, I've unpaused it. That's it, you're gone, you're paused. Go give it to someone else. Need you. Good. How's our shit? We're still building this as well because we need concrete slabs. We can make it nice and easy. Let's just we need those trees cleared anyway. That should help us get those built. We should be now storing a bit. Yeah, beautiful. Good. More speed build some of these. Let's get our first couple of turbines up and running. We can already do it. We're going to have to get all this pipe in. Let's quick deliver. Quick deliver. What we'll do, you'll see me back in a moment, and this will all be built. Okay, I just came back so you can show you the ships in the house, everyone. We are here, and he's straight off to go and collect our oil. So off he goes. Okay. So we are slowly coming along, but you'll hear back from me again soon when we are done here. Then we'll work on this. See you back in a moment. Okay, we're back with our first oil shipment in the house. Here we go. Look at him come. Boy, she's a beauty. Beauty, mate. So, and all the sound effects being added as well is absolutely awesome. So, loving it, loving it. And our power plant looks like we're up and going as well. So, we'll go check that out. So, obviously, the animation pops up, pumping the water into over here, which we can pretty much utilize now. So, that can be moved around wherever it has to go. But we will ship this and potentially build up. So I'm not sure where we're going to build our refinery and all our distilled stage 1, 2 and 3. But I reckon it's going to be here. So as we clear these trees, just to make sense that it's going to be near our shipping, we will have to make this quite a big ship dock because otherwise it's going to be too high with these mountains to make one. So we'll do that. But anyway, let's have a look. Power supply is up and running. Our first shipping, we've got one quick deliver to happen in there. And then our first two will kick off. Here we go. Or not, because they're around the wrong way. We should be now good to go. There we go. And our second one should kick in. Let's go. Beautiful. So one of these can do two. And we're just going to make sure that we're getting enough. So we've got some ships. No, we've got some more. How are we going with those builds of vehicles? Beautiful. They're smashing through slowly. They're running low on oil. And I'm guessing that's because you're running low. It's very far away. So we're going to have to put a fuel station. We've got a small station just here. But what we'll do is once we get logistics... Have we got advanced logistics? We might have done that already. No, we haven't. Where's advanced logistics? Ah, it's just here. I saw it before. Here it is. Advanced logistics. So I want to use that to obviously purposely put vehicles on between these fuel depots and so forth. All right, first shipped weapons are done, so we can start building up those. Let's get them going. They just need, what do they need? They need iron and parts. So we've got some of it. We don't have a lot, but we've got some of it. So we can get that happening. Oh, loading required. What are we going to do? Oh, we're heading over to upgrade. Yep, deliver to a city. Cool. Well, we are nearly done, I think. We are nearly done. Yep, we're opening. We're operating. So we've got plenty. Now what I want to do is pop over here. I want to switch off some of these turbines. I'm going to keep them. We're not going to get rid of them yet in case we need it, but it's going to safeguard. Still got plenty. I don't want to be wasting things. Let's actually turn off all. How does that go? That's much better. It's going to save some capacity of our oil. Just make sure we're sort of close. We're close, but that's okay. We have enough with the two turbines going, so that is awesome. So that's again a very straightforward and neat power plant. So obviously we don't need these yet, but they're ready to go. And now we can focus on some of the big builds because we're going to need a lot of steam for our next stage, which will be getting at least a basic D-Steel 1 to operational, so we can pump out some fuel in a better way. Because if I just pause, or I can keep going, we can pause for a moment. Oh, we can just have a look if there's anything else to build at the moment. No, so there's not. We've got to put a transformer, actually. We can do that now. And that will make our friends here hopefully start bringing in some population. So I want to put all these down the bottom. We've got plenty of space. So let's put it over here. And let's fast build that while we're right here. Alright, let's go. Let's have a look. It's our power building. And that will power and make our residents happy who are living out of these fancy shipping containers. There we go. Substation is built. People are happy. Population's popping up slightly. They now have electricity. Well, that should kick in, I hope. Very soon. We should be getting electricity. 227 kilowatts. No, that means we're going to have to bring online. We might have to bring online our other power plants. Sorry, our generators for now. We'll just bring on 2 of them. There we go. And we'll get those other supplies happening through the turbine. How are we going here? We want to make this urgent, please. What do we got? Oh, you ready to go? Good. You're ready to go. 120. He's got 120 on board. Let's deliver cargo. And off he goes. Soon he will have turrets and we can go take out those enemy pirates. So progressing very, very nicely, but slowly. That's the goal. But this time more efficient. As you can see, the plans are turning everything into production. And look at that. Electricity, it's not at full capacity, but we are getting there. And we have now pumped up our Unity production. Oh, the other thing I've got going here is all of our rubbish is going to the dumpster here. Or the burner, which slowly there is one excavator who is pumping that in. We probably can set up another vehicle in there to make it a little faster. But let's do that and let's get another excavator. Let's have a look at how our... Yep, they're all pretty much good. Yeah, they're all full, so they're actually doing pretty well. Except because coal's been used for a few things now, I'm going to throw another one on. Do we need... And we need another excavator up here as well. So we'll do that. And we're not going anywhere because you've got no fuel, correct, sir? You are correct. Wombat. He forgot about his fuel, so we've got to put you up there. So what we will do, that's going to finish the episode here. I am going to set up storage capacity for this. So we're ready to utilize this oil. I probably will get one more turbine happening, or potentially just turn him on and get 2 happening, which means I've got to build this. I will have a look and see if we can get some of these trees so we can look at the D-Steel in the next part, but we'll see where we're up to because we're currently doing ship armor. We really need that ship to go off and fight those pirates. We're getting everything else here is cooking quite well. We've got, oh, are we low? Yeah, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're doing excellent, actually. We're doing really well. So, very pleased how we're coming along. But I'm going to leave it there. Look at that. Can you imagine how that's going to look in 10, 20, 30, 40 episodes? It's going to be cool. If we can successfully advance and complete all stages of the tech tree. Alrighty. Like always, I will see you all on the other side.